For the last 5 weeks, we have been living in this garage in Chile whilst we waited for some custom parts to arrive. Whilst it may not have been ideal, there's no way anything like this would have ever been possible back home in the UK. With the parts finally in our possession, it's time to put Ruby back together and get back on the road. If you enjoy adventure travel content, hit subscribe, turn on that notification button, and join us for another van life adventure. You ready, Rolf?
Yeah, you can tell because I'm cleaning this dirty cushion cover which you put your feet on.
Why are you doing that?
Because you put your feet on it and it's filthy, and because this is the last day you're going to be in the filthy place. Hopefully.
So what are you saying, Rolf?
It's time to go, man.
Yeah, we've done.
We hope to be done. Watch this space.
So today the big job is refitting the gearbox to the engine. We're doing it by ourselves with one trolley jack on the floor. But this is not our first rodeo. We have done this not once, not twice, probably 3 or 4 times now. So you'd like to think we know what we're doing. I just need to get changed into something more garage appropriate. Okay, it's a little bit better. Let me show you where we're at with the gearbox. Now, we had hoped to put this in yesterday, but there's a lot of dramas going on with our property back home and in the garage. And so we've reattached the bell housing with the new seals. It's been sat for a day, so it's ready to go in, baby. So we've got it under right.
Pretty much.
Now we just need to get it on the jack, lift it up, get the mounts on, put our trolley jack underneath it, and then the fun stuff begins.
I don't know, I think the gearbox is the fun stuff. We're not going anywhere.
It's good. Now we just need to get it aligned.
Yeah, clutch now. We're not going anywhere.
It's good. Now we just need to get it aligned.
Yeah, clutch now.
What's the status, Rolf?
The gearbox is back in.
We had a little bit of difficulty because
we decided to sandwich the entire wiring loom between the bell housing and the engine and crush it.
Oh, but it's in.
But we realised before we crushed it too much, and it all went
like a man's body parts in a female body part.
get off.
Okay, so we have got the gearbox reattached to the engine. The clutch cable is attached. Everything's pretty much back in place, I'm being told. Next thing we need to do is adjust the clutch cable, and then I think we're very close turning that key and seeing if it starts. And then it's that cross your fingers and toes and hope for the best. It's the moment of truth. I always hate this.
It's your job.
Right,
Go.
You record.
Go.
The key's in there.
I have absolutely no idea.
It's out of gear.
The drive shafts are off, it doesn't matter.
Okay, you ready?
They'll ever be.
The batteries are on.
Dead. LOL. No, your tiny shelf.
It's just a pain.
Emergency start.
Let's try again.
No exhaust. Whoop, whoop. Well, we cannot have made large errors.
It worked.
Next step is put the drive shafts on.
I'll do that now, and then we can put the lid on and we can start tidying tomorrow and get ready to leave.
We have gears. Yay. Stop.
Good morning. It is another beautiful day here in Chile. It's always pretty beautiful here. And yesterday we spent the entire day cleaning Ruby. It wasn't exciting, but I tell you what, it feels so good to have her vacuumed and everything's packed in the back, ready to go. You happy?
I'm still cleaning.
Still cleaning.
It's never endless cleaning. But yeah, we are. I think we're actually going to leave today. Been threatening for a while.
5 weeks today we arrived.
Seems like a good day to leave. We're just waiting on the exhaust to be welded. Yeah, they only have like an arc, like electric welder here, and it is not my strong point, so they're going to do that for us.
And then we're out of here.
And then, yeah, we're going to go drive
Into the city, buy some supplies, head out into the desert.
That's it. So we should hopefully be spending the night in the desert. 2 nights.
Let's see how we actually get on. We are ready. Ruby is washed over there, ready to go, reassembled. However, we didn't put the trackers on the cats this morning, kind of a bit preoccupied. And guess who we're waiting for, per usual? A certain Miss Amy, who has decided as soon as she saw us putting the roof down, she didn't want to leave, and currently she is hiding somewhere in the garage. So we look like complete idiots. We've said our goodbyes, we've cleaned, we're ready to go, and the owner Boris is like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "We're waiting for our cat." Oh, let's hope she comes soon, although we've still got time to get out of here and get to somewhere, maybe.
I know, but I have those like pre-garage nerves.
Oh, it's horrible. A mixture of excited
Pre-garage,
and nervous.
post-garage. Post-garage. Especially when you were like, "Oh, I can't get it in gear."
We just hadn't pushed it.
Yeah, I know.
Gearbox is broke. Oh, dead leg. Let's go for another stroll. So are we really doing this then?
I think we're gonna go for it, aren't we?
I mean, we've been here before. We've been travelling for 4 years now with cats, and we've done the first step already. This kitten has had 4 weeks of getting used to the camper, making itself comfortable. It's not a new environment for it, right?
No, I mean, it's already used to like the workshop and the noise and the car and stuff, so I don't think it's going to be put off too easily by being in a car, but that's the next step really. Moving vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, luckily we're only going to do a short drive. It's less than 2 hours, and we're doing 1 hour stop, give it time, 1 hour till we get to our destination. So kind of excited to get it settled into this lifestyle.
It's a very odd experience to be moving while not pedaling, don't you think?
This should have happened about 4 hours ago though, but
thanks to
cat.
this one who knew we were leaving and did Amy's favourite ever party trick and literally buggered off for hours. We are now leaving, but we are leaving! Woo! What do you think, Lottie?
At that exact moment, our phone battery died. What we were trying to say is that as we were leaving town, we bumped into our Chilean friends Guillermo and Samantha. We had previously asked them if they would be able to give Lottie a home, as they already had 6 cats with them. As soon as they saw Lottie, they realised just how beautiful a cat she was, and we were surprised when they agreed to take her. Whilst we were both sad to see her go, we were happy knowing that she would live in a safe and loving environment.
What I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Leave me alone. I want what I want. And I want this. And I want champagne.
First proper camp spot. New camp spot.
Make it happen.
You're eating plastic cheese and drinking.
Yes. Because I can. Because I'm an adult.
And tomorrow, now we've had a rest.
Tomorrow we're going
to do actual YouTube video and get some cinematic Steve.
And
then we're going to head to the beach.
Yeah.
And look for Wales. Not the country next to England.
You can look for that if you want.
But Baja Wales.
You're wrong on so many levels. Can people please tell her in the comments that eating plastic cheese by itself with a bottle of champagne is wrong?
But it's so right. You're all jealous.
Watch the comments fly.
You're jealous. Go away. Well, good morning, everybody. We've just had our first night back on the road. I had the most amazing sleep that I definitely need many, many, many more of. And even better than that, have a look at where we are. As much as we'd love to stay here and get some more videos of this really cool desert hand, we need to get driving. But that doesn't mean you have to stop watching. Why not check out this video of how it all started when we first got to South America?